Now I got to hold this here. Good morning, Facebook fans. I'm Joe Watson with Wolfe Construction. Couple things going on today. This is National Home Remodeling Month and Home Improvement Month. So we're here to talk to you about a few things to help you get going as you're looking at doing your remodels and retrofits in your home. First, I'm going to lead things off with a dad joke because I just love this book. I don't know why we have this in the office, but I lose way too much time to this thing. Do you want to hear a joke about construction? Nah, we're still working on it. It's bad. It's bad. But it's not as bad as some of the things that can plague you when you're doing your home remodels and retrofits if you're not paying attention. I think one of the big tips from the company and from everyone around is here at Wolfe is that think of your home remodel and your retrofit kind of like a house of cards, which I have painstakingly put one in front of me. This is harder than it looks. I would much rather build actual houses than these for sure. But we have to remember that, when you start a remodel or retrofit, you need to start at the foundations. Like it takes from the foundation up, and with a solid foundation, you can build a solid remodel or solid retrofit. And you can see if you don't have a solid foundation, I've been waiting all morning to do that. It could just stumble like a house of cards. The next thing is remember to keep your community involved in terms of your build. And when I mean community, it's your remodel community. It can be a little surprising sometimes when you're not paying attention to your utilities and water and electrics and things like this that might come up during a remodel that you weren't paying attention to. And it's really hard sometimes to get your community to come out. Like, when you ask your friends to come over for a barbecue, last minute, they don't just show up. Sometimes they do, depending on the barbecue. But sometimes you got to really plan ahead on those things. So you got to be talking about it and thinking about it. Just keep your community involved, your construction community involved, and your contractor community involved. The other thing is just always remember to talk and communicate throughout the entire process. We love open communication, continuing to talk through challenges, concerns, questions. Those things help your contractor. We love it. The more you talk to us, the better off we are. So that way we can avoid any of those big pitfalls and things. Remember that during this month, it's been raining quite a bit, and it's going to continue to rain a little bit. Water's definitely the enemy. So when you're looking at doing these remodels and retrofits, be paying attention to where your water is in the space. If you get water, if you get extra moisture, whether or not those are causing issues in your foundation, cracks in your foundations. I will always, always, always talk about drainage and gutters. Like you have to make sure that you're keeping the water away from those foundations. And just a reminder, we've talked about this before, but encapsulations are huge. They're they're an affordable and effective way to mitigate moisture in your crawl space and help avoid humidity and things like that can cause settling. You don't want to get in a new remodel or retrofit and then have water come in like the big bad wolf. Wait, that's probably a bad phrase, being Wolfe Construction, but because we're not going to blow your house down, maybe a house of cards, but that's about it. But you don't want that water to come in and ruin all this great work, this remodel, this retrofit that you're looking at doing in these home improvements. Once again, as always, thank you for listening, watching. Come out and see us at Wolfe Construction. We're going to have a new facility soon, which is super exciting. And if you ever need any quotes or conversations about your home, we're always here. We do free quotes. So give us a call or find us at wolfe.construction.